Good morning, my Libra babes. Good morning, my Libra babies. How are y'all today? Um, Today is officially the mother loving um first of 2022. I have my tea here. Um, last night was a pretty interesting night for me. I did a meditation and seen some things, and you know what I'm saying, it's really good. But I feel like, especially right now, a lot of us, Libra babes, yes we are definitely um we are definitely in that hermit situation right now. And if you're not in the hermit right now, then you're going towards it. Because I feel like a lot of us is really where we're in that moment where we just want to, be to ourselves. We just want, our alone time. Um, we just want to figure certain things out. Figure out where we're going from here, and so on and so forth. So I feel like, especially for myself, I have, excuse me about that. I have been secluding myself from certain situations and certain things, and doing me toxics, and all these other beautiful things. And I feel like, especially for a lot of us who have been, so scattered and over and all over the place. Whether you have kids and you're trying to juggle that with working, with school, with taking care of yourself, or you're taking care of a family member, or just yourself in general. And just like, you have so many oppositions up against you, so many things that was in your way to try to slow you down. But now, it's a totally different ball game. Now it's like, I don't want to talk to y'all. I mean, well, if you got kids and stuff like that, you can't just be like, I ain't talking to y'all at all. But it's like, listen, I feel like a lot of y'all are probably going to be giving y'all kids times. Like, listen, when mommy or when daddy is in the room from this time to this time, do not disturb, okay? I need my alone time. And it's okay if your child have like godparents, or family members, and that they can go to for a couple of days, or for a night or something like that, just to give you that peace of mind, for you to just relax and do a lot of things that you need to do for self. um, so a lot of us is definitely withdrawn, um, and I feel like for a majority of people, hi airplane. For the majority of people, I feel like y'all will be going on some type of detox and fast. And for people, some of us really need the detox and the fast to kind of be honest, to kind of, reset the inside of us, and, to really, you know, get clear, and get rid of some of that gunk. And a lot of us need to, change the diet, cut back on eating. um, I've seen some things that I need to do and I need to cut back on. So it's like, it's all in baby steps. Don't try to do everything all at once, because then you're going to wind up falling on your ass and revert, and then it's going to be all over again. But definitely take your time, and know that can nobody rush you to do anything that you don't want to do. Like I said yesterday in the video, it's a shift happening. A lot of greatness is coming for a lot of us Libras, no matter what placement you have. I have a very amazing Scorpio placement, and if you know about Scorpio, it's all about, death and rebirth, ends and ending and beginning, beginning and endings, and stuff like that. So it's amazing to see that energy transform. If you don't know your birth chart, or if you don't know how to really interpret and read a birth chart, I highly suggest that you go and find somebody, find an astrologer, or if you have a close family member or friend that you really trust with your information, to really give you those inside deets that you need or something like that. But and I always encourage people to take up a class in astrology. Um, One of my favorite astrologers, he teach Vedic astrology, which I absolutely love, and his courses is about, I want to say, almost $400, but it's so much stuff he's teaching you for that $400. Like you're learning more than just like this is what the birth chart is, and then I'm a Leo rising and a Taurus moon, and it's like he's breaking it down and he's going so deep within, um, that it's amazing. Like, and what a lot of us haven't been doing a lot of times is investing into us, investing into things that we want to do, because we've been so hell bent on, you know, either being impatient and wanting everything at one time, and then it's not coming through, so we self sabotage and say, fuck it, forget it. Or we have been doing too damn much. You know, it can kind of flow either way. So, like I said, a lot of us really haven't been taking the time to really take a step back and figure out what we want. Like, what do we really, really want? And you got to understand, like, we are Libras. So, we're going to pull from that Aries trait. And that Aries is very impulsive, very fiery, very go, 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 get it, get it, get it. But Aries can also self-sabotage when they don't get their way. They can also self-sabotage. So it's like we have to find that middle balance, that grounding, where it's like we are getting things when we need it at the time that we need it. And that was something that I had to learn as well. It was like patience, balance yourself out, do things in moderation. All things will come to you. Patience, balance yourself out, do things in moderation. And it was like, you needed everything at one time. And it's like, it's okay to just get things as you go. It's okay to just get things here and there. And that created, self-sabotaging moments, growing up and stuff like that, because I always felt the need that I had to have everything at one time. Like, I don't want to get this, this week, and then that one next month, and then that one. But it's like, it's necessary, because for me, as a creative, I have, I'm a creative, I'm a visionary. So I see when I have my vision of how I want something to look, or it comes into my head. It's like, okay, this is how it's going to look. This is how that's going to look. Then I start planning it out from the floor up. So it's like, okay, I have to, redo my room. What am I going to do? Oh, I want to paint, but let me do my floors first. Let me get new tiles on my floor first. Let me conquer that one first, and then let me do the painting. And then after the painting, I can put in whatever furniture that I want to put in, because then I know how I'm going to, what I'm going to get rid of, or where I'm going to put where, because these things are already in my head. For me just coming up with the idea, or me just thinking like, okay, it's time to reorganize this room or remodel the room, whatever, it's already formulating in my head what I'm going to put in my room, where it's going to go, what wall is going to go on, and blah, 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 and this, that, and third. You know what I'm saying? And some of the times I can be so abstract and so Aquarian, and, it can, like I said, it could cause a self-sabotage when I can't find certain things that I want. Like if I can't find a certain table that I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I really can't find it. It's like the places that I'm going to don't sell that. So, I remember I said this at my job a couple of weeks ago. I had this one girl, and we was talking. It was like our morning, meeting. It's before the store opened, and I remember saying, I remember telling one of the girls, I said, you remember when you used to go out, right? And you used to try to find, them shoes or that outfit or the jewelry that you used to, the bag, the hat, you used to try to find that fit, that thing that's going to, bring that outfit together or bring that room together or something like that. And I'm like, when you go out and you really can't find it and whatever. She was like, yeah. And I was like, because you didn't invent it yet. So, of course, you're not going to find it because it's waiting for you to put it out on the market. So, and I remember me when I used to look for, certain outfits and stuff like that. And I used to have the outfit full blown in my mind. Hair, shoes, outfit, accessories, everything. And it was always one thing from that outfit that I couldn't find. And it used to, when I was young, it used to piss me off because now I'm like, I have to change the entire outfit. Right? So it's like now I have to change the entire outfit just from me not being able to find the jeans or find the skirt or find the shorts or something like that or find the right top. So it's like, you know, come on, I gotta start over. I gotta, formulate I gotta formulate another plan. I have to formulate another plan. So what is this plan going to be? So, that's just definitely something that we all can take in while we're introspecting. How can we evolve ourselves for the betterment of ourselves? It's like it's the beginning of the year, and I know everybody got New Year's resolution, and most people are not sticking to their New Year's resolution. But what are you gonna do for yourself that you're gonna stick to that's gonna help better you? It could be anything. It could be being nicer, watching your words. Um, it can be becoming more motivated, hitting the gym more, cooking more. Just taking yourself out more. Just little things for yourself, like dedicating a day a month, or depending on your check and how you get paid, you can do twice a month, just for like a pamper spa day. You can do, that every other month where it's like the big pamper spa day and you go full out, and then you just do your in betweens, like your nails or your facials, or, like a massage or something like that. Take yourself out to eat. I'm the type of person that yes, I do go out to eat by myself. I'm normally a big ass hermit most of the time. Um, so most of the time I am by myself. Most of the time I do go out places by myself. I do go out to travel by myself, because I love the energy of me. And I love the energy of not feeling rushed or not having to cut my fun down because whoever I'm with decides like it's not fun no more. They want to go home. So now it's like everybody's fun is cut short, and it's like no, if I'm having a good time and you don't want to stay, you go home. Let me stay. So this is why when it comes to hanging out with people, although I'm normally down for it, I tend to cut it really short. Um, like we Libras, our social batteries, especially if you're empathic, you can pick up on, what I'm saying? It's like that social energy, that battery drain. And it's like, and like I said, most of the time I am hermit. I do like, you know, um, to be in my own space and to be in my own energy. And I do like to, just be one with myself. And from other people's perspective, they might look at that and be like, oh, she don't go out, she don't have fun, she's this, she's that. And it's like, no, I'm protecting my peace and my energy because I'm not a party animal. I'm not. You're not going to catch me in the clubs. You're not going to catch me in people's faces. You're not going to catch me at parties and none of that other stuff. Like, that's not my energy. You know, you're not going to catch me drunk. You're not going to catch me smoking. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time when you want to catch me, you want to catch me probably even watching a movie somewhere in the house, or just going out and doing something that I want to do for that day, whether it's taking myself to the movies or taking myself out to eat or taking myself to the mall to go shopping, or, you know, just something. It's just something that I'm doing just for me. I might just travel somewhere for a day, you know, and people might be like, "Oh, you didn't bring me," and it's like it wasn't meant for you. Like this right here was just meant for me, and I feel like maybe a lot of y'all have to start telling people, you know, stuff like that. And a lot of y'all probably have to start, you know, getting into the flow and the energy of, you know, just being with yourself, which is being in the hermit, knowing what you want, knowing what you don't want, differentiating, you know, your energy from other people's energies and stuff like that. So, um, it's amazing. I tell people all the time, like, being hermit is super amazing, and I absolutely love it, because it teaches you so much about yourself as you're going through whatever situation you're going through. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this year is a start to a really amazing and beautiful year. And I just want everybody to just be on their A game. All of my Libra gang, you know what I'm saying? I just want everybody to be on their A game and to really just get themselves together for yourself. Like, don't get yourself together to please other people. You know what I'm saying? If people don't like the shit that you do, then oh well, that's a them problem. Because while you're out here doing whatever you do and being happy, they're gonna be out here busting their brains trying to stop you, or trying to come up with a plan to try to figure something out. Like, I gotta figure you out. Like, when people sit there and tell me like I don't understand you, and it's like, because you're not meant to understand me. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science. If you don't understand me, it's not meant for you to understand me. Sit back, listen, and learn. You know? But like I said, a lot of us is going hermit. A lot of us is going hermit to look at, you know, areas in our life where we can definitely improve. Whether it's, you know, health, you know, finances, it's just daily things, it's goals, it's starting that business, it's going back to school. You know, whatever the thing is, a lot of us is just like on a massive reboot. Um, it's just like a reboot for 2022. And of course, things aren't going to come like as quick as you want it, but as long as you're working towards every day getting up and making a stand, taking a stance and making that change every day, then you're going to always be on your right path. And you know, even sometimes with me, and I felt like, you know, damn, am I off my path and stuff like that? And it's like, no, you're actually on it. Like, this is, you're in the flow. You're in the feeling of what you're supposed to be feeling. It's like you're not off, but you're on, and this is what you need to come to terms. So, you know, like, I'm thankful for my amazing hermit energy, because it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It really gives me a deep insight of what I want. And that's like going back to what I was saying about me, you know, going hermit and decorating and stuff like that. I could change my mind 50 million times. But if I get everything that I wanted all at once, I'm going to wind up changing my mind, and then I have this furniture here or whatever I have here, then I'm be like, oh, damn, I need to get rid of this stuff because I don't want it. It don't fit the thing. So I applaud myself, and I am happy that spirit allows me to be hermit, for me to get things at at a at a slower pace, and to really ask myself, is this something that you really, really, really want? Like right now, I have two paint swatches on my wall. I have one of my colors there, but now I'm looking at it and I'm going, wait, maybe that's too dark of a color. Let me see if I want something lighter. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, um, if I would have just, when I got the idea to paint my room and took it and painted it, I might be repainting at this time. So I'm grateful that it held me back. They pulled me back and say, you know, we understand this is the kind of room that this is the inspo for the room. Make sure that you picking the right stuff for you. When you look at the wall, make sure it's the wall that you want to look. So I already know the room and everything like that. So the next thing I have to do is just finish the corners of my floors and then repaint and then just start shifting things around. A lot of us, we just need to shift things around. Like, if you're in your room or in your work room or in your man cave or in your beauty room or whatever you're in, and the energy is off, try to switch certain things around. I find when you have stuff away from the window, so you have this big open space um, by the window, it allows so much more, you know, um, just so much liveliness to flow through the room. I see a lot of people, they'll put like their desk at the window and stuff like that. Me, I don't like to block the window. So, because I feel like once you block the window, you block that exit or that interest. It's like you open that window up and then that sunlight or that breeze come through. And if you got stuff all in the way, you're not going to get the full experience of just waking up and being like, you know what I'm saying? I love big windows. As you can probably see, I'm sitting right in front of the window. Um, it's like it's an amazing thing. Um, we're all on a journey. We're all on a path here. Everybody is different. Everybody is not going to be on the same path. Although we might have similar situations, it won't play out the exact same way. Like right now, if y'all go into and do your reading, it's so much of, like last year, it was so much heaviness in the readings. Um, so much heaviness, so much evilness being done to people, and some of it is still going on. But as you can see, the energy have shifted, so it's not as heavy, and it's more loving, and it's more, this is hermit mode. You just came out of a situation. Take time for you. And some people are coming into that grandiose relationship that they've always wanted, or they're starting that business that they always wanted, or something like that. They're going back to school. Um, some people are switching jobs, and it's okay. I used to tell people all the time, like, if you work at a job for 6 months, I worked at jobs with people that worked there for 4 months and then they left and found something else. Like I said, everything ain't meant to be life like long as hell. You're not meant to have a job for years, at that one job. Like, I've had a job that I've had for 6 years, and I remember just holding on to the job because of convenience. And it's like, you nothing is working out here, but this was before, like, my whole awakening and stuff like that. And even a little bit after, it was just like, nothing is working out here, nothing is being done. I'm here, but it's like, I 6 years here. It's time for me to cut it. I should have been cut it, you know. Um, so, like I said, if you at a job and it's been a year, like I said, if people, especially when it comes to managers, a lot of people want to sit there and be like, well, I'm waiting for my manager to reach out and to give me a promotion. If they wanted to give you a promotion, they would give you a promotion. And sometimes, you just have to just chuck it up and be like, you know what, you've talked to me with this, but you're doing everything but that, and you got to hold people to their words. And I've like I've had managers that was like you know, we would love for you to be a lead. We would love for you to be a manager. And then I had to look at the situation, like the job, the people at the job. Because, I always say it's not the job, it's the people there. It's like this job is not horrible. It's the people that's running the job that makes it horrible. It's the people that's working there alongside of you that makes it horrible. So it's not the job, because the job is just the place, right? It's the building, it's the structure. But it's the people that's running it that makes it horrible. And I used to tell my managers all the time, like, I'm not gonna manage these idiots. And they used to be like, you can't say stuff like that. And it's like, but it's true. You hired a bunch of idiots. I'm glad that I'm not one of them. But you hired. I've had jobs that I didn't even know why I got the job. Child. I had a job and I was there for 2 days and then I left. And I was, cause it was like, it was a job that I really, really wanted. And then I got it. But then when I got it, it wasn't, it just didn't give what I thought it was going to give me. So I just was like, yeah, 2 days is enough. And that was that. So, like I said, a lot of us, we are definitely on this hermit, this going in and really, like, a hermit is so beautiful, y'all. I do not want y'all to think that the hermit is, depressing. Of course, we all deal with depression at some point in our life, but I don't want y'all to feel like going hermit is this big depressing thing and it's so droopy and drowsy and blah blah blah. The hermit is so beautiful because it's allowing you to detach so much of you that has been attached to so much other shit. So relationships, people, things, places, it's allowing you to actually suck your energy back and say, what is it that I really fucking want to do with life, with my life? Like, relationship, it's making you pull back from that person and saying, what is it that's drawing me to this person? Or what is it that I need to learn from this person? Or what is it that I need to go towards this person? Or what is, like, it's making you ask them questions like, what is it? Why? What do I need to do? How do I get there? It's making you really sit yourself down and ask yourself these questions, and then you got to move on it. You can't ask yourself the questions and then not do anything about it, but you got to ask yourself the questions, and then you make progress by moving on it. So, I am thankful for the hermit. I'm thankful for, all of, the energy that I have put out being, just coming all back to me now. And, like I said, it's an amazing thing. So don't let people tell y'all like it's not, because it is, and I love it. I do. I guess I'm gonna say I love it because I've been a hermit since a kid. So it's so natural to me. But now that I'm aware of what it is, it's like I try to not always run towards it, because if you're a person that's naturally hermitous, um, it's so quick for you to run back into hermit and stay there and lock yourself in there. It's so quick. It's so easy to do it. It's so easy to just boop go back into hermit, and then you're locking yourself in there, and then you don't want to come out. Every time you got a problem or a situation come up, you want to run back into your hermit shell instead of just facing the problem head on, you know. And like I said, it's a really amazing and beautiful thing, and I want everybody to enjoy it and to have the best experience that they can ever possibly have ever, and just love it. Just love it. Love on you. Yeah, and enjoy it. No matter, I don't care if it's weeks, I don't care if it's months, I don't care if it's the whole damn year. Enjoy it. Take the time out to discover you, to rediscover you, to reinvent you, to reinvent your business, to reinvent everything that has everything to do with you, and make the best possible, you know, decisions that you can make. And stick to your word and really just do your thing. So yeah, my Libras, that's just what I wanted to say, and I hope you all have a good day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and peace out.